Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri, and is the world's first single barrel only liquor store. This business is owned and operated by Steve Akeley and Jim Fosnot. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution list. That way you'll know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and what barrel picks they have in the works. We are also sponsored by The Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers a fully customizable carrying case that allows you to take your favorite distilled spirits or cocktail ingredients with you. Whether you're looking for yourself, a customized gift, or logo items for your business or event, The Bar to Go can help. Check them out at thebar2go.com. Use the number 2 when you type out The Bar to Go. Did you know Neely Family Distillery now ships its popular distilled spirits directly to you? To order, simply call 859-394-3258. Tell them the ABV Network sent you. And now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we discuss the suggested businesses submitted via the St. Louis Bourbon Conversations FB group that Steve runs. My name is McNew. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Katie Joyce, Bo Cumberland, and Kathy Cool.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hey, y'all.
Katie, do you feel like she should have read that Facebook group or just called it the FB group? I was just putting shorthand in there, but it sounded
like FBI then. It should have been Facebook.
Yeah, you should have said Facebook.
We have literally worked together for 6 years, and you know that I read what you write. If you want me to read Facebook, fucking write
I thought I was saving a few keystrokes there. I'm getting the problem. I'm getting the age wrong. I got arthritic fingers. I gotta save them.
I'm with Steve on this one.
Yeah. Thank you, Katie. Yes.
I wrote a recommendation to an attorney today, and I wrote MV instead of motor vehicle because I was lazy.
Right.
So
yeah. Oh.
No. So I work in dental. We abbreviate a lot of shit, especially for insurance. I get it. But I know what it means.
Good luck with any kind of medical chart. There's letters all over the place. It takes me like half an hour to read it.
I know what it means, but
as a collective, people know.
FBU.
I just love Steve's impressions of McNew.
Oh my god!
I thought it was short for OnlyFans.
Oh my god!
Bo.
Jesus Christ.
That's crazy. I'm sick of it.
I'm over it.
All right, McNew, you said there's something you want to talk about. What is that?
Okay.
Help us out here.
I have been working on a secret little project on my own. But
is this another podcast?
How secret is it? Because you're about to talk about it on a podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's very secret.
So it's actually just a question. If you were to look into buying a cocktail book, would you want pictures of the cocktails or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you like, yes, I want to see what that looks like if somebody professional made it, or no, I don't need to see a picture?
Yes.
What would sway you to buy that book?
Yes, pictures.
Yes, for pictures? Okay.
Because also, I want to see what glass they're using, because I never know what
read a
glass.
recipe that says like use a coupe glass, and you're like, what the hell does that look like, right?
Yeah, I want to see what it looks like. Because then as well, if they're like use blank glass, I don't have that glass. If there's a picture of what it looks like, I can then look at my glassware and see what I can substitute.
What's closest?
Yeah, so I also thought that because I was like, I've bought cocktail books where there's no photos, where I'm like, I don't know what that means.
So you're coming out with a cocktail book, McNew?
Yeah, I need to talk to you next week, actually. So
right.
Don't try to get her to spill her secrets on a podcast.
She's the one who said it. I don't know anything about this.
She posed a general question about cocktail books. She is not discussing anything.
No,
I wouldn't have known that it could be potentially something she's doing, though, Katie, if she didn't preface it or preface it, as she says.
Otherwise, we would have been like, this is a random question.
She prefaced it by saying,
Prefaced
as only McNew
that is
can
how
say.
I say that word.
I know, she would always say, I prefaced it.
I do say
prefaced it by saying something I'm working on.
I just want to know, like, if you were like, I want to buy a cocktail book, it looks interesting. You're like, it didn't have pictures, so I didn't buy it. It did have pictures, so I did buy it. Like, that's like a swaying factor, right?
So, I understand, like, not every cocktail can have a picture necessarily, because then the book's gonna be really long. However, it would kind of be nice if it did, because I would like just to flip through and decide what I want to make based on pictures. I would totally decide what I want to drink based on what it looks like.
Yeah. So that's what I want. I'm also like pro pictures, because like, even if it's like a food recipe where I'm like, I don't know what this end result should look like, I'm probably not going to make it. Like, it's going to be very hard for me. I'm a visual person.
So I look all this stuff up online, food recipes, cocktail recipes, and they have pictures. No, I'm gonna look it up unless it was published by McNew. Then I would.
Yes. Then you would get it. Okay. No.
Absolutely.
What if it were like
the Ewalls? Shout out to the Ewalls.
Oh yeah, I cannot wait for Dave and Adina to write a cocktail book. Like I would buy that, and I don't pre-order.
They should.
I would pre-order.
They really should.
Would you preface it?
I would preface. I would. I really would.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They should write a cocktail book. I think they'd have some fun with it. They'd probably make some money. Why not?
I have a great idea. I
understand why everybody doesn't write a book. It doesn't really cost anything to write a book. So
no, it doesn't.
Make money. And I always tell my kid, I'm like, this is the account you want, because money comes into it every month, and it doesn't fucking matter. It'll come in there forever. As far as I know, I as long as the books keep selling, I've got the catalog of books, and money comes in every month. I like the kid. Don't let mom take this from you. This is yours. When I kick it, this is yours. You get this account. And
wait a second. Is that on Amazon that you can do that?
Yeah. You can do Kindle self-published situation.
I'm telling you, the best way to go, though, because I've done it, it's just the hard cover books on Amazon. It is better. You think everyone just buys digital now. No. First of all, you make way less money. The print is the way to go. Print. You'll make more money off a print book than you ever make off the digital. Everybody's like digital.
I don't understand, like, because people get weird. Like, can you sign it for me? I'm like, I guess it looks like a kindergartner wrote it, but sure.
You got to work on your signature for sure, McNew.
Probably.
Before you hit the circuit.
No, but
there's an app that you can purchase, like a signature app thing. So you send them in your name and your preferences on signatures, and they will send you, like, calligraphers will design signature options and
they
send
need
it
that
to
from
you.
McNew. Yeah.
And you choose the one you want, and then they send you like workbook style stuff to learn it for the signature.
So like you're practicing like you're in kindergarten, like when you're
pretty much.
You need to.
In grade, my favorite workbooks were cursive workbooks.
Katie, I bet you could take a crayon with your toes and sign better than McNew can with her hand and a pen.
Probably could.
It's terrible.
I could for many of my clients when clients in their 20s, early 20s come into my office, some of them sign and print, and it is one of my biggest pet peeves.
Well, they don't know how to sign.
It drives me bonkers. I'm like, scribble. Will you please put a squiggly line on that paper before you print your mother effing name? I was like, draw me a picture of a cat before you print your name. Oh, as I get my cat attacking my side. Like, it is such a pet
peeve. Those millennials are going home and be like, this like old lady, like yelling at me to say my name. And like,
Gen Z.
Oh, she's like,
stop hating on millennials. We are literally almost 40. It's Gen Z now. Gen Z is the problem.
This old lady was like,
technical age is pretty confidently millennial technical, but I was raised by baby boomers, so I'm like the weird.
No, so I'm a millennial raised by baby boomers, but I'm very much a millennial. Like, I subscribe to being a millennial, but the Gen Zers, they're a whole different breed. They're fucking wild. I like them. I respect, like, they're not give a fuck. I like them a lot, but
I just wish they would show up for interviews.
Yeah.
And then the job.
I'm getting ready to deal with that next. Well, my mom's getting ready to deal with that. Yeah. She's doing my interviews while I'm in Punta Cana next week.
Oh, Punta Cana. We're trying to get a bartender at the ABV Barrel Shop. Yeah.
I need a legal assistant. Maybe we can team up. The ones that don't work out as legal assistant, I'll send to go interview with you.
The bartender thing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Fair enough. Yeah. We'll see what we can do. It's going to be a great partnership. All right. Guess what, gang? It is time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start with. Who hadn't I started with?
Bo can go first.
Bo. Okay. Bo. Okay. Bo, you haven't gone first.
Okay. I haven't gone first. I'm going with this. It's called Will Horse. It's a 101 proof from Owensboro, Kentucky.
Owensburg. Ozerg.
It's a toasted barrel finish. Nothing.
He clarified that's made all the difference in the cork pop. It's a toasted barrel finish. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Katie, you're next.
I have some Arcane Imperial.
Okay. Boy, she loves this goddamn Arcane. She's probably getting sponsored. I feel like she's taking cash from Arcane. I feel
Where are
like
they out of?
Yeah,
they're from
Missouri.
Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah. So there you go.
They're
Totally cheap.
like oh my gosh, I could go on and on. They
I'm sorry.
have like an eco-friendly production of whiskey.
Oh God, here we go with the eco-friendly.
I know.
Yeah. Do you know Katie made Lisa Wicker quit Widow Jane? She left shortly after seeing Katie there.
She did. I visited Widow Jane, and she
and then she's
quit.
like, I'm done with this fucking place. Yeah.
She was like, there is no higher point in my career than Katie Joyce visiting Widow Jane. I have
This
to
is a
quit and
moment.
move.
He pointed out
Completely leave the
eco-friendly
state.
enough.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go next. I've got 10th Mountain Rye here. Look at this. Look at this great labeling here by Ryan. It's really
well,
it's hard to see
like
with
background,
with my background. Oh, there we go. Look at that. It's nice. It's really
Are you
nice.
going to get some of that in the shop so I can get it? Or
Yes.
do I need to order it online?
I'm going to get some of that. So here we go.
Okay.
Though his distributor hates us, so we'll see. We'll see what I can do. All right, here we go. Oh, Basie.
That was sloshy.
Well, okay. Do we have to point out? I'm not going to try.
We
to
do
claim I
have to
took
point out. Yes.
We got to point out, bad stuff. Okay.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. This is a hazmat too. This is hazmat rye. Hazmat.
Why didn't you open that on our hazmat
Last
episode?
show.
I forgot I had it here. I mean, I'm getting old, Katie. We're gonna all have to deal with the fact I'm getting old and I forget stuff.
And he has like
Even you will have to deal with this now. You're
We can
now
rename
dealing
the
with it.
chapter, this chapter of your life, Steve, to "Forgot I Had Hazmat."
I forgot I had hazmat. That's the name of the chapter.
Are we still on that show?
Yes, we are on that show still.
No, don't do that. We're not. No, we are not.
All right. Go ahead, Kathy. You look like you're ready.
I'm going to pull out my Yellowstone family recipe.
Okay.
Ooh.
One of her 20 of them. She gave
know,
the
right?
system. She gave the system.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. A lot of wind up there.
That has so much
We'll
potential.
say,
I had a cute little squeak before it too. I like it.
yeah, squeak. I say Bo's still got the lead here. Bo's leading this thing. Bo, you got the lead. McNew, you're next.
Even though he like dissed
Oh,
his
it's
own
so
pop.
good. It's just neat because this cork is beautiful, right? Look how gorgeous that
That's
is.
one of the best corks in the business. The
Does
natural
not
cork.
do shit after like the first pop, but it's Hard Truth Hills sweet mash rye.
Okay. No, nothing there. Nothing
She's
there.
just pretty. Don't
Oh,
do
you
much.
won by default. So cheers, gang.
Cheers, guys.
Ding.
Ding. All right. We'll take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're going to share some of these business ideas I got. And maybe you guys can help me narrow it down. What should we do next in the what's going to become Bourbon Center in Arnold, Missouri, once we take over the whole shopping plaza? We'll do that in just a few. Let's talk about the people who make these shows happen. First up is the ABV Barrel Shop. It is the most unique shopping experience in the world of bourbon, as the ABV Barrel Shop only sells single barrels. Owners Steve Akeley and Jim Fosnot select. With over 100 distilleries on board to sell us barrels, we are home to the most unique and diverse barrel pick selections in the bourbon world. By signing up for our email, you will always know what we have in stock. In addition to the single barrels, we'll have a gift shop featuring ABV Barrel Shop as well as ABV Network merchandise. We are partnering with vendors like Art Eatables and Old Man Bay Signs to bring you unique items you can't find anywhere else. We'll also have a 24-seat classroom where we are offering educational and fun classes like Breakfast and Bourbon, a series where we pair donuts and bourbon, customer barrel picks, and opportunities to learn from master distillers and other bourbon dignitaries. Best of all, we feature a tasting bar where you can try before you buy. All of this is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. If you are in the St. Louis area, please stop by to say hi. If you're traveling in from outside the area, please take advantage of our hotel rates with the Drury Inn and Pear Tree Inn, less than a mile from our shop. This can be done via the links in our Visit St. Louis section on our website. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to plan your trip. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. Hi, this is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network. We're sponsored by the Stave and Thief Society. This is where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge a bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification program available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Okay, let's talk about the Neely Family Distillery. In 2018, I met Royce Neely at an industry event. He started appearing on our shows, and we became friends during my frequent trips to Kentucky. Today, he is amongst the leaders of young distillers leaving their mark on the bourbon industry. A visit to Neely Family Distillery yields insight on their unique family history, why their products are special, and gives you the opportunity to taste their whiskey, moonshine, and creams. Check them out at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com or visit them in Sparta, Kentucky. Danny, though, you are between Jim and Victory. What do you got?
I have an Indiana rye.
Sure, Danny.
Tumble dice.
Cumble Dice. Yes, I love Cumble Dice. I'm sure that's the name of the brand, Cumble Dice. Sure.
Tumble dice.
Oh, Tumble Dice. Okay.
Yes.
That's
Freddie Mills of Ruse.
Okay. Freddie Mills of Ruse.
So we're about to pop it.
No, that was all desk is what that was. All desk, no pop. Jim wins. So Jim, you got it there, man.
Hey.
Congrats, Jim.
Cheers, gang.
Cheers. Oh my God, this is horrible.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're discussing bourbon business ideas to take over a shopping plaza.
Yes, we are. So we are in the shopping plaza. There's a lot of shops there. There's a lot of potential, and we want to take them all over. And I threw out in St. Louis Bourbon Conversations, which is a Facebook group, and I administrate
Or an
that.
FB group.
Or an FB group, as some people say. The kids say. The millennials
You
say.
know what I meant.
Say?
You know what I meant. So here's what they came up with, and I think sometimes they did pretty good here. First one, keep the laundromat. So we probably need to keep that. We got a shop dog. He likes to go down the laundromat.
This
he
is
can
the
run around.
bracket challenge, or
No, it's just reading ideas here. Yeah, what do you think of these?
Isn't
So,
Barley a girl?
Barley's a boy. Barley's a boy.
Oh, that's right. Okay,
Here's a
never mind.
penis.
Yeah. He has a penis. No nuts, though. His nuts are gone. So he has a penis.
he can send his dick pics too.
Oh, he's somewhere in between girl and boy.
Bo got his dick
Bo
pic.
Cumberland.
Yeah.
My journey through the American spirits.
My journey involves dog penis. All right.
God.
Okay, Bo. Congratulations on that. So, that was suggestion number one. Keep the laundromat. I think that's a legit suggestion. I think we should
Absolutely.
keep the laundromat because the dog likes going down there. He hangs out. Rose, who is the mayor of the plaza, she takes Barley all the time, and she likes
And
hanging
she
out with him.
warms his bed in a dryer.
Yeah,
Right, because Rose has like her own bed for him, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, and then she warms in the dryer before he goes to bed, so he
Yeah.
can have a warm
Yeah,
bed
that's
a while.
pretty much. Oh, so it doesn't have to be that the laundromat stays. It has to be that Rose stays. So
Probably just
whatever
Rose, yeah.
business Rose wants to run is going to be
Yeah.
there.
I feel like you could just like throw like a dryer in the back of the shop and like let Rose run the cash register. Like as long as there's a dryer and his bed is warm, pay the girl.
He's fine.
Yeah.
So just keep Rose around. Well, maybe it'll just be an empty shop.
We
and
don't really have to have a laundromat. Keep
It's
Rose.
doggy. We own the whole plaza at this point, so the doggy it'll just be doggy daycare for one dog. That's
Also,
Barley.
No, more dogs, more dogs.
I like to get drunk and pet dogs. I think that's nice.
Okay.
I-
Barley is dating. He's dating a little bulldog, a little
Oh,
bulldog.
he's got a girlfriend.
He's got a girlfriend. But what I said is, she showed up the other day, and the owner lets it off the leash because there's Barley outside with Rose, not with we happen to see this. And I see his little chubby little bulldog girlfriend. I was like, oh my God, Barley's a chubby chaser. That little bulldog was fat. And that's Barley's best friend. Boy, he loves that little bulldog. That's his girl. So he loves hanging out with that little bulldog. So,
Good for her. Good for him.
she wouldn't run into us. So bulldogs are. I could watch a TV channel where it's just bulldogs running because those things are
Oh,
hilarious.
bulldogs.
Bulldogs are hilarious.
Dogs that snore.
I mean, like they're genetically like not great, but they're cute. Like it's
right.
They're problematic.
Paintball course out back. Do we need that? Is that a business we should?
Was that like the Kyle Neely suggestion?
Kyle Neely, of course.
I don't see drunk people and paintball going well.
Okay. We're gonna. That one's out. That one's out. Sorry, Kyle Neely.
I would get drunk enough.
I like the idea of
this and get severely injured because I have zero concern for myself when I hit a certain level, and I would be so bruised, so battered the next day. I'd be like, "Where are these bruises from?" I
like the idea of using the space out back, though. In general,
I do like that. But
not
use
for
it like
paintball.
nicely.
Yeah, we've got better ideas for Outback.
That's a garden, right?
Okay. What about here's from Jody Stone. She says a spa that serves bourbon. That's a no-brainer, right? We have to have a spa in there, and then you can get a bourbon there. I like that.
Absolutely.
Sean Bequette, which I went to high school with, Terry Beckett. Spelled the same way, but so I always say his name wrong. Terry Beckett, I went to high school with. This is Sean Bequette, even though they both spell it the same way. He suggested adult daycare, which is what I've always called Stumpy's because I would go over there, hang out, and drink. He says you need a real adult daycare where they can bring elderly people and just sit around and drink and tell stories. It'd be a fun day out for the elderly. That doesn't sound bad.
The important thing is that this space has cots for naps.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Recliners.
Hammocks.
Recliners with like the massaging feet things. That would be nice.
That's in the spa. We just need a nap space for the old people.
Okay. Jules Budd threw out a bunch of things. So he said a speakeasy. That's kind of in the works. We talked about that. We love that idea.
Great idea.
A cigar shop, which we're also kind of working on that too. So that's a good thing. And then a restaurant. And we've worked out a deal. If we can ever we've got the idea where the restaurant should go. It's another business. So I don't want to say what business it is, but we've already got lined out what business needs to go out of business, and we'll take that over.
So there is a strip mall that is not connected, but off to the right. That has a few shops. You could turn that entire space into a restaurant.
Okay, just buy that whole thing too.
Buy that whole thing too.
So here's the thing. I like a restaurant, but I don't like the idea of a full, like I have to go order a meal. I would love a space that like served appetizers or tapas, like small bites. Like you don't have
something
to do
faster.
Like, a full service.
Here's what we've got worked out.
But where do you make money? We need to make money for Steve. We're not just doing what we want to do. We also want to make Steve money.
I can throw this out there. You guys can tell me if you think this is a good idea or not. We've worked out a deal.
You say idea.
Idea.
I heard
ideal. I think I said ideal. I think I didn't say idea. I think I did say it wrong, but I thought. Well, I've got an idea, and the idea is that, and we've worked this out where this can happen if that would open up. Bourbon's Bistro West. It'd be a full Bourbon's Bistro restaurant curated by one Jason Brown. Yeah, and is that not a great idea?
Based on the reaction alone,
name a St. Louis person who wouldn't go to Bourbon's Bistro in St. Louis.
Dumb people.
Yeah,
exactly. I mean, we have a lot of them.
There's literally nobody on the planet that doesn't want that. That needs to happen.
Now that needs to happen. So we're working on that. That's it. That's in the
works. Would
it
be west or southwest?
Can't you just say west? It is southwest is still west. I mean,
west. What if we want to do one further west?
I only want one more.
No,
I just want one.
You have to come to Arnold.
Yeah, I gotta come to Arnold. Hang out with us.
It's a freaking drive.
Well, then move down by us. We're here.
It's a drive for me too.
Yes,
I'm not moving outside Warren County.
You are. Yes, you are. You don't know it, but you are. Yeah.
No.
You're moving by us, and we're going to hire you as our attorney. That's where you'll make it.
So here's what I think would be nice.
We got all these businesses, Katie. You don't think we need an attorney on staff?
I can do it virtually.
No.
Hush, hush. We're talking about the strip mall on the right. We're going to have an IHOP where we can get pancakes and bourbon.
Yes.
Because people need breakfast after they've
pancakes.
I know a regional manager of an IHOP that could probably
hold on. We don't need a national chain. We can do a standalone pancake option.
Okay, standalone pancake option.
Okay.
Okay.
We need a breakfast
No
option.
IHOP. Yeah.
A tapas option.
Oh my God.
And then Bourbon's Bistro to take on the
Okay.
rest.
As long as the restaurant sells gooey butter cake and that Cyberg sauce, then
yeah.
That's what it's gonna be called: gooey butter cake and cyber. It's just gonna be called like St. Louis restaurant. It's got gooey butter cake, Cyberg sauce, and toasted ravioli.
Toasted ravioli.
My wife and I have always said we wanted to open up St. Louis restaurants around the country where we just do the stuff that we thin, super thin crust pizza, and all the St. Louis stuff.
Crab Rangoon.
Crab
St.
Rangoon,
Louis.
St. Louis.
Wait, Crab Rangoon is St. Louis?
Everything's St. Louis. Tea is from St. Louis. Iced tea, I should say, not that tea.
Unsweetened iced tea, especially.
Yeah, that's from St. Louis. That's a St. Louis thing.
Steve, were there any suggestions for like an Airbnb or like some tiny
Yes, there was, because people are like, I can't drink and drive, and you're going to have all this bourbon stuff. I need a place
the
to stay.
hotels are too far away.
But we can't make it there. Where are your drunk asses staying?
Yes. Yeah, so that was thrown out there, and it's a good idea if we can get the logistics to work. Yes, that's one of them.
I think that's hammocks out back.
Okay, that could be as well.
Yeah,
We used to have the
like
couch behind the dumpster where the homeless lady sat.
Designated
Hey, we'll get that
limousine-
Couch behind the dumpster.
Yeah,
A limousine service that sits at the corner that will drive you to the hotel.
To the hotel. That would actually be pretty good. We should get that with all these businesses. We'll just get that. That's a done deal. We'll get that. A pizzeria that serves
like that.
craft.
Pizza's always good.
Okay, idea. With the new legal changes in Missouri, do we want to add any option for crossfading in here and add in a weed shop?
A weed shop. Yes. Oh, yeah. Jim loves that idea. I'm not a weed guy myself, so I'm not really into
either,
it.
But I feel like it might.
There's a lot of way to make money. Yeah, he always says it should be called barrel buds. And
So I like drinking. My best friend doesn't. She likes smoking. So when I'm drinking and she's smoking, we have a fucking blast. And I would love to see that incorporated, like in a lounge or something, like together.
So
I love that.
Weed Bourbon Lounge.
Okay.
Yeah. So like we don't have to do the same thing, but like we can come together. I'm here for that.
Get the people together. Of some people like to drink, some people who are going to want to smoke and or edible, and then they can go sit in the hammocks and whatever other like leisure activities you have together. And
here's an idea I did post in Cincinnati. They used to have a swing bar, like where they're like literal swing sets.
I'm sorry, adults. a what bar?
Not for swingers.
This is a very confusing business idea.
Like a swing on a playground, and you just could like get drunk and swing, and it was so fun.
Now,
I did have just a lot of head injuries, so we need to put
the defense of the show here, just so we get back on track. You had the opportunity to put the swing bar and stuff out there. I'm reading the list of what was provided.
I didn't think about it till now.
I'm going to nix anything called a swing bar.
Yeah.
I think they used to call it the tree house. They decorated like a whole tree and they made it like
a bitch. I've lost control.
Okay, I'm done.
There was a place I went to in Costa Rica that had swings out front, though. That was pretty fun.
Son of a bitch.
You did.
Put it out there. Next time I throw the topic out there, add it, and then we'll read it. Axe throwing. Maybe that's overdone, I think.
I feel like the alcohol and the weed does not mix with axe throwing.
Okay. What about this? I like this one.
And I think axe throwing is overdone.
Me too.
Yep.
Mitch Abbott says a travel company that specializes in whiskey trips. I like that. And then also lead some of them too. Like, hey, the bus will pick you up here on the state. And we're heading out. Okay, I like that. So, I think that could be done. I think you could do that.
I really think that's a good idea.
That's
a travel company could go along with the limousine. So you can have like
it oversees the limousine too. Definitely. Yes.
Yeah. So like if you think like the mega bus or whatever, like I've never done that, but apparently it's a thing that travels between major cities. But like if you said, hey, the St. Louis bus is going to go to Kentucky this weekend. We're going to take you to all these distilleries. It's planned for you. I think people will love it. Yeah, Phil, you can get Phil.
You can partner with Phil on the Kentucky side.
Phil will be your tour guide.
You get them to Phil. Phil will take it from there.
What if you start creating like a St. Louis?
Fantastic.
Yeah. Like a St. Louis bourbon trail, and it starts with like this tour bus that starts at your facilities here.
Right.
And it includes the ABV Barrel Shop as the start and end to it.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Bourbon bronze tanning salon, you can get different char levels. No, that's ridiculous.
No.
I'm a girl that used to like abuse my body in a tanning bed. Let's skip all that.
We like to abuse our livers, not get skin cancer.
Yeah,
McNew only went with the doggy daycare.
not do
McNew, we've already kind of
I did write doggy daycare down in
We
my
talked about
ideas.
that. Yeah, we got that one. That's
Well,
good.
the doggy day.
All
Or
right,
dog rescue.
Brian
Any sort
Murphy's
of petting zoo, I'm in.
okay.
That could be out back.
Brian Murphy suggested several things here. A memorial shop where they sell bottle-shaped granite grave markers called whiskey stones. It's not bad.
It's
It's not
morbid.
bad.
I like it.
What
It's
if
morbid.
your urn? What if your urn was shaped like a whiskey
No.
bottle and people cremate?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Sure.
This is a bit of a niche market, and I feel like it could be an
And also,
online
like,
website only. You don't necessarily need a
want to be
storefront.
cremated. I wouldn't be mad about being put in a whiskey bottle. I think that's going to be good
Okay.
for me someday.
We own everything, so I think we could do that. There's one store that is probably 300 square feet. When we get that one, that's going to be for the
Yes.
the grave marker one. I think you could. I think that'd be enough for a showroom and store inventory. I think that'd be good. So we'll use that. The little store that's in there. A gift shop. They sell glassware, hats, T-shirts. Everything but whiskey
It's hard to
stores.
do that though, right? Like,
Well, they're not
I think
all
you
together.
should just
Not a Bourbon
expand-
Plaza though. This is where you come to get everything. This one-stop shop. Yeah. Make our outdoor smoking area, which we're working on that already too. That's one. But Ken says we should do a Key West theme, and I like that. I think it should be Key West.
so
theme.
I think like if you incorporate cigars, you should make like the cigar garden, like the outside spot, like tropical, like Key West
Yes.
spot.
Key
'Cause,
West.
like, that ties in with the cigars. I think that would make a lot of sense. I think that's nice.
So what about a travel agent?
Well, we had that. That's part of the travel company. Yeah, that does the bus tours and all that.
Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, that's okay.
I've been
That's
drinking.
okay. You're drunk. That's okay. Barrel products. So yeah, there's a lot of collectibles. There's you can make furniture out of barrels. There should be a place where you could literally buy barrels if you want them.
Absolutely.
You can buy
Absolutely.
furniture, collectible shelves, all kinds of stuff you can make with barrels. Barrel heads of distilleries, all that kind of stuff. That's
What
good.
about a movie theater that plays all of our films?
Oh,
Maybe.
Ooh.
great.
Yeah.
That's such a good idea.
That's not bad, Bo. I like that.
Incorporate the
for
bourbon
five.
Sasquatch.
Yeah. An incubator. Think about a space that Moonshine enough room for a small commercial distillery, offer space for distillery startups. Oh, so a place where people can come in and make a whiskey, but it's not, they don't own the distillery. It's just kind of
So it
a
sounds
commercial
like
kitchen type of approach for a distillery.
it's in Louisville, and you don't want to deal with that.
I don't want to do that. Okay. Well, that one's out.
But could you bring Russell Creed in and let him have a space?
Maybe. Yeah, sure. A store where someone can buy Blanton's. No, that's not happening.
Was that Tim Swiat's
Goddamn
idea?
Wes. That's Wes. That's ridiculous. Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Oh, that's horrible.
But we
bourbon-
need there. Okay, so there needs to be a store called like Blanton's, or like, do y'all have any Blanton's? Needs to be
Yeah.
the name of a store. There's not gonna be Blanton's inside. There's gonna be something else.
Right.
But like that needs to be the name of one of the
Yes.
stores. Maybe that can be the name of the Headstone store.
Yeah. Okay. What about Wes did give a serious one, a bourbon themed paint store, where they do it with wine, where you sit around and you drink wine, but now you just have a location, a storefront where you do that sort of painting.
Well, I
and
always
stuff like-
bring whiskey to those wine and paints anyway.
Yeah.
Like I go to the wine
Yeah.
paint things, and I just show up with like a bottle of rare breed.
It seems like
anyway.
that could be viable. Maybe if you paired it with other event space and stuff like that, where you host parties and stuff like that. But when you don't have a party booked, you do a whiskey and painting class or something like that. That would be good.
Maybe if we understood how many stores we were talking about.
Well, it's a lot. How about you've been to the plaza? You tell me.
Well,
you
how many have we talked
you
about?
have a store
Have we
there. You
filled
didn't
it
tell
up
us the
yet?
exact number, sir.
I don't know the exact number. I would guess it's 10, 20, 20.
Are we taking up the
Remind me,
second floor?
what's the name of the
I would guess
plaza
it's
again?
32. I guess it's 32. Fox Valley Center.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hold
that-
on.
that's all the suggestions I have.
So above you have a dance studio.
Yeah, that would be gone. By the way, they're gone.
I believe there's about 40
Okay, so yeah, I told you there's a lot. There's a lot there.
because LoopNet has 1 through 40. Fox Valley Center.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, you could just turn that into a bourbon night, like a bourbon dance club above that.
Bourbon Dance Club, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, good God.
Yeah, I do like the idea of like the mini hotel though. I think you could get people staying. They want to come in for the events. And
You know
stuff
what?
Like that.
All you have to do is give them like a sleeping bag These are low maintenance people.
Okay. I don't know about that.
But you got like a whole different tax.
Katie, you got to drive a long way to get there. If you were like, I think I'm going to stay at the Barrel Shop hotel overnight, and we just issue you a sleeping bag.
I think I would rather have a regular hotel accommodation, but a limousine that's going to drive
the limousine service
from the plaza to a regular hotel accommodation, and then back.
Just go down to our travel agency. That's you can book the limousine. On that.
So like that, if you come in and you spend enough time or money in the plaza, there's going to be a limousine that either you can pay, just go in and pay for the limousine, or if you spend enough money with these companies, they will basically like validate your limousine ride.
Okay. Okay.
Why is it like not part of a package? Can I like make it like, I want like 500 drinks. I want a limousine. I want a hotel. Like I want to buy that package.
Sure. Absolutely.
So here's what I've noticed, Steve.
It would be cool to have like an Airbnb thing, like a whiskey theme, like room. That would be pretty damn cool.
Sure.
In the shop is I find that a lot of couples come in and there's a person who likes bourbon.
Right.
And then
there's trailing spouse. We've already addressed this. Yes, the trailing spouse. Okay.
So we need to give the trailing spouse something to do.
Yep.
Is that the spa?
We've got the doggy daycare, and we've got, I think we need like a dog rescue. So we have more gaming stuff.
So what about like, let's not call it a casino, but like, what if they like can go like play poker and blackjack, like, you know, like a card game
That's not going to be approved under Missouri law.
Right. Right. What about, we have said a place.
What about just like a coffee shop with an internet?
We could get video poker though under current Missouri law.
You can sell them Yellowstone, or you can sell them bourbon flavored coffees.
Yes,
so they can drink their coffee.
That's part of the Jim and I's idea.
And have an internet cafe.
Definitely a coffee shop.
We want to open a coffee shop. We want to open a bourbon themed
place. I want a bookstore and also like a game store. So like I want have you ever heard of like Pieces? So you can go in and they've got all kinds of board games, and you go in, you get cocktails and play board games. So it's like a bar, and you go in.
And you can call it Board Games, BORED.
You're waiting for the person that you're bored
because you're waiting for your bourbon person.
Hardy har har. So but you also have whiskey there as well. So you could have it that it's for
everything has whiskey. Yes.
Interested in like board games or anything of that type of entertainment, but also it could be for the whiskey people or any type of cocktail people as well. So you're drawing those kind of people in. There's a game in downtown St. Louis called Pieces like that. And it's so much fun. I love it.
What if there was a space for party games like cornhole or like not beer pong because beer's gross, but like what if there's a space
for hillbilly golf and
like party game place?
Maybe.
Is the strip club going on the bottom or top?
Strip club. That's going on the top because then they got
top
the pole
in the corner. Yeah.
So Bo's recommending a strip club. Did I hear that right?
We just heard that. We heard that on there. Went through. His wife is going to listen to the show and just break down and cry when she hears that. Well, now I know why you're going to St. Louis so much. And That's what happened. Sad. So there you go. There's our ideas. It's just the beginning. We're getting ready to make our move on the first couple ones of these. Actually, very soon.
Cat cafe.
Cat cafe. I would like that. Jim hates cats. I'd be into it. Cats.
Oh, okay. Here, let me throw something out for Jim. What if
we got a cat cafe in St. Louis? You can't even get in there.
So
right?
What if you guys space for like skeet shooting? I feel like Jim would fucking love some skeet shooting. What if you had the space?
You can't do that there.
Wait,
I don't think Arnold's going to allow that.
There's literally houses right behind us.
I love that all of McNew's ideas are either banned by like the city or the state.
I don't know the laws. I don't
know the laws. Yeah. It takes you understanding
we also should open up fireworks and like just general explosives and then like a helicopter
one's like a casino, a full-fledged casino, gun shooting. And my God. How many laws are you going to bring? A brothel? I guess we need a brothel too.
Let me tell you.
You know what though? I could manage a brothel.
That would be fun. Kathy's managing the brothel.
I get it fine. I don't care.
Yeah. There you go.
Fucking
I
find out.
would be a really good brothel manager.
That's when we're on ideas. We're like, fuck it, just do a brothel in there. We got 40 spots we got to fill. Brothel number 37.
I
So are
agree
you
with
trying
you
to make
in
it
past
like
lives, and I do feel like I owned a brothel in a past life. So I'm like, it's fine.
are you
it's
trying to
fine.
make it whiskey land where it's like this attraction
Yes.
of like this is all
Yeah.
whiskey related things and then
It's
just
gonna
a
be-
few service things for non-whiskey?
Oh,
Or-
then I want to
Yeah,
run a restaurant that is like an old west bar where they have the doors that flap open,
Yeah, a
and the
saloon.
dancing girls and the
Yeah.
piano guy. And I'm the surly old manager.
We need a
But
whole
you're managing a
saloon.
lot of our
Brothel
business.
owner, Kathy.
And then there's
He's a
there's
brothel
poker in the
owner.
back. Yeah. Well, that
Yeah.
sounded really bad.
Poker in the back.
Poker in the back.
Poker in the back.
Brothel
Liquor in
madam.
the front and then poker in the back. Of course. Yeah, we had to go there, didn't we? It's just that's how it goes. And then that's when the city of Arnold steps in. We got the big glowing sign: liquor in the front, poker in the back, and then they come and shut us down. And it all ends. We got 40 businesses, and then it ends because of that damn sign.
And then this is how we single-handedly shut down the Fox Valley.
Yeah, it was Fox Valley Center, this place where you can bring your kids for dancing or jujitsu or whatever else they got there. Then we turned it into Bourbon Land, and then we turned it into anything goes. McNew's got people firing guns out the back. We got a brothel. We got a casino going. Yeah, what the hell?
This is why I'm never moving to Arnold as your attorney.
Yeah, put a gonorrhea clinic in there, I guess, too, for all the shit that people get. I guess that'll be.
We're gonna have the
That's
most
store
fun.
number
I'm
40.
just trying to have fun.
Oh yeah. Everything's illegal. McNew wants to.
That's
Disneyland for
McNew's
bourbon
official
lovers.
Oh,
legal
what about a heroin
response to
bar?
the city of Arnold when they try to shut it down. McNew,
Yeah.
legal response. I was just trying to have fun.
I was just trying to have fun. I wanted to do some heroin and shoot some guns. I don't know.
Trying to
what's
get some
wrong.
followers on my
Why does that
page.
bother me? Why is that a problem? I was just trying to have fun.
Yeah, so there you go. Fox Valley
Things
Center
are
will soon be Bourbon Land. So we'll see. It's coming soon, folks. Get ready. All right, well, we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Kathy, we're going to start with you. Where can people find you?
You can find me running the brothel at Fox Center in Arnold.
It's Bourbon Land now. We changed it.
Bourbon Land, the Bourbon Land brothel. God, I love the way that rolls off the tongue.
Bourbon Land Brothel. All right.
Beautiful.
Anyway,
Here
I'm
for
on
it.
Instagram at KKCaststrength.
All right. Katie,
You can find.
our Arnold-based attorney. Katie.
Oh my God. You can find me stressing over this entire legal nightmare of
Oh
the
my God.
entire idea. Every
Yes.
single bit of it.
Yeah,
And-
it took a dark turn. So every
did.
business was illegal by the end.
Oh God. And also over on Instagram at Katie Proof.
All right. Bo, how about you, man?
I'm on all the socials at My Journey Through the American Spirits and Bourbon Sasquatch.
McNew.
I am on Instagram at McNew ABV and apparently loving illegal things everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. For me, I am an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. The important website, though, is abvnetwork.com. Please check that out. Everything that we do is out there. We put all of our previous shows out there. We got blogs, all kinds of stuff, cool shows. So check us out, abvnetwork.com. And please come by the ABV Barrel Shop. Right now, it's just a barrel shop. As you can tell, it's going to be much more very soon. So come by and stop by and go to our brothel and our casino and shoot some guns while you're in the plaza. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. While it lasts, check it out. So,
We're just little
Yeah.
fucking Ozarks.
we'll see how long Katie can keep this going for us. So that'll be fun. Katie will be
Right.
fighting the good fight to keep this thing going. So, all right. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I would like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review. That includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. For audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye bye.
Cheers.
Peace. Before we finish the show, let's talk about some great companies that support the ABV network. First up is Moonshine Still Pro. Moonshine Still Pro has a full line of products to help the home distiller. Whether you want to experiment on the stove in your kitchen or you're looking for a bigger setup in your backyard, owner Russell Creed and his team can help. They have multiple still offerings, accessories, and even grain from their partners at Goldstone Mill to assist you in making whiskey on par with your favorite distillery. They can also help you with some fabricated parts you probably can't make yourself if you are attempting a DIY still project. Learn more or order your still or parts at moonshinestillpro.com. Last but not least is the ABV Barrel Shop. While we don't get to play in the allocated bourbon game because we aren't selling the other products you have to do to get those, we do have access via our friendships in the bourbon industry to some really cool stuff. Have you ever seen your favorite craft distiller selling some really cool limited offerings only in their gift shop? I'm talking things like the hazmat offering Distillery 291 did for their 10th anniversary, or Neely Family Distillery's Papaw's birthday barrel. They don't have enough of it to send it out to distributors, so they only sell it via their gift shop. Well, companies like Distillery 291 and Neely Family Distillery have agreed to sell us 2 or 3 cases of these offerings moving forward, meaning our store will have the access to some of the rarest whiskeys in the world. Way more difficult to come by than the allocated bourbon offerings with a national release. Yes, they will be extremely tough to come by, but if you're a customer of our store, you'll have a chance to get them. Get signed up for our email or text list over at abvbarrelshop.com so you don't miss out.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.